Allons-y, comment ça va? Allons-y, comment ça va? How's it going, everyone? This is Chrono, and today I've got a really cool thing to show you. This is a double, a double. This looks like I'm not going to reveal it yet. This looks like an inoffensive corridor. You can see there, and I attempted to make a automatic cart station. This looks like an innocent corridor, but let's just say we need a staircase. With this lever. Wait. Did that staircase just pop out alternately? Is this? Yeah, this is hella cool. I like to call this one the... Yeah, basically it does what it says on the tin. It's a double pop-out staircase. It actually pops out from both directions, as you can see from the pistons. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, super cool. Here, all of these really cool stuff around here. So, first off, you're going to need a couple. Well, let me just trash up the sandstone because I don't really need it. But yeah. So what you want to grab is you want to grab a well, I don't need. So you want to grab a lever, redstone dust, redstone repeaters, sticky pistons, and blocks that have stair variants. I'm using, for example, quartz block and quartz that has a quartz stair variant. As you can see, if you haven't noticed it yet, blocks of quartz actually have different data values to create the chiseled and the pillared quartz block. But yeah, if you don't prefer quartz, then you can use bricks, stone bricks, sandstone, or wood for your stair. Or you can also use red sandstone. I like to use quartz because it's really good and it's pretty cool. It really tickles my fancy. A bunch of people like to use quartz. I'll just replace this because it looks hella cooler. Actually, I'm just going to replace the whole flooring here. It looks hella cooler. But yeah, so let's crack on, and I'll show you what I've got for you. So you want to get things started by placing a lever in the first sphere. Of course it's going to look like exposed redstone, but I had to do it anyway because, let's face it, I don't want to lose my signal strength, so I preferred putting it in the middle of the way, despite looking like exposed redstone. I did this contraption in another server. Issue is, it almost got covered up in water because it was an underwater base. It was like an underwater base. And yeah, it almost got covered in water because of not updating water streams. And yeah, let me just see. Okay, first you're going to need to put 4 redstone dust, a 4 floor redstone wire in the ground like this to the sides, and then go one redstone wire in this. Then you want to place 2 quartz blocks, actually 1 quartz block, and then a quartz stair facing east. And then make the corner stair trick by putting a quartz stairs into a facing south half bottom shaped inner left here, like this. Then you want to place another quartz block and do the same trick again in the opposite direction. So it's stair and another stair. Of course, when you put blocks for support, otherwise it's going to be harder. But yeah, so this is basically it. That is the trick, but you can expand it infinitely. And I've got a trick to show you at the end of at the end to expand it infinitely without having to worry about making a large ass repeater chain. For example, if you have 8, they're going to need 2 repeaters, one with 4 ticks and one with with the ticks desired for 5 to 8 ticks. And I've got a little trick for you. This thing. But yeah, I'm just going to use sandstone because it blends in with the sandstone that is in the ground all over the place. This is a redstone ready world, obviously. Yeah. Oops. The urge of placing blocks. Oh yeah. If you have creative, it's easier to just float up and place a block. Cause, yeah. A lot easier. Oops. The urge of placing blocks. Then you want to cover up this whole place with blocks of quartz, with quartz blocks. Then you place quartz stairs like this again. Now the reason why we use the corner stair trick is because they look like blocks. If you take a look through here, and it also looks like an optical illusion a little bit. Oh, yeah, but you can always see it through here. Now when you're going to do the piston thing, you need to focus mainly on the corner stair block. I did this before, and I ended up mistaking putting the piston in this block, to push this block, and I had a curved stair in the middle of the way. And here it was a curved stair like in this direction, and it went so weird. Plus, it looked like it was directly above this one, and it was so stupid. But yeah. The only reason why I've left these redstone wires here is just for quick access, but it's all fine. But if you want to leave the redstone part for later. But yeah. Then you want to place a redstone wire with a redstone repeater that is going to also give a little delay with a small 1 tick delay. Then you want to place a sticky piston facing north. No, wait. No clue. Facing east. The sticky piston facing east. I can only do this because of the debug screen. It really helped me a lot. And I had to do this to make this div. Wow, I really suck at placing sticky pistons facing the blocks. I'm just do the struggle and place the sticky piston around here. I'm just going to do a couple of trickery with command blocks or something. So tad more easier because of data. I know I can actually just do this, break one of them. So yeah. A good idea is to break the block, to actually not place any blocks except for scaffolding, sort of, except for the scaffolding, and then place the sticky piston after. Now for this second level, you're going to need to go up. Obviously, me and my touchpad. It's because I actually play in a notebook. I mean, in a laptop, and in a notebook. It's like I'm playing in a written Minecraft. But yeah, then you're going to need to go up a block, yeah, and set this repeater to 2 ticks. Obviously, you're going to do the same trick again. Take out the block, and I've took out the wrong block, and put the blocks again. I can't. Seriously. Obviously, you're going to need the corner stair trick. I seriously have this struggle. Yeah. Then you're going to need to go up 2 levels. And then set the repeater to 3 ticks, because you've set 1, then on the other side is 2, then this side is 3, and then the other side, of course, you can predict it, 4. Yeah. This was easier. That was easy. Okay, so we got one side complete. So basically, if you want a more quick to finish this side first and then this side then this side second, then you want to keep in mind that if that one side will always have even numbers and the other will have odd numbers. So let's just go up another 2 levels here. Since the redstone wire is on a block above here. Then you place 2 blocks. A repeater, set it to 4 ticks. Then place the sticky piston facing up, facing on the face. And then and then here it looks like an incomplete hallway. Let me just replace with the block of quartz block. Yeah, because it looks hella cooler, you know, it blends in a lot more with the walls. Then if you put the lever, it's all working. Yeah. Of course, as I said, this is infinitely expandable. Let me just expand right now. And I'm going to show you a trick. A trick that you can use to make this, to expand this. Okay, let's take a closer look. I'm going to actually make this with a sample. I'm going to actually make this with a small sample I just made. Of course, this can have infinite possibilities of designing. It's up to you. But I've just made it with like this as a small little choice, sort of. Then, yeah, it might be a little bit hard to go through, but it's all fine. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to get to it. Oops, I need to put my notebook to charge. This is easy because this thing is already connected to the thing, but yeah. And then here, this is exactly what it. No, that is still a repeater chain. And then you're going to have to do this trick, this small little trick here, and then dimwit, for the sake of dimwits, and then just wire up with redstone. Then do this. Start to do just do the same thing and then continue with the double with yeah. This had to make 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block, and then the repeater went backwards, and then the other 3 went in the front. This is going to happen all the time. This is going to happen like all the time, basically. You're going to have to put in 4 ticks. 4 ticks, yeah. And then put the repeater with 1 tick, then 2, then 3, then 4. Yeah. And of course, the redstone line here isn't going to touch any of these repeaters, of course. Let's just take a look. I'm going to put just going to put the sticky pistons. Oh, sorry. Just going to put the sticky piston facing upwards, and of course you're going to see a wave animation thing. And then yeah, now let's take a closer look. As you can see, this is awesome. This is perfect, and that's what you can use to make the repeater chain easier. Now if you need to go up a level, let's take a closer look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we don't actually need pistons. We don't actually need pistons. Yeah. Sorry for my mistake. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes in life. We don't actually need the pistons to see this. We can actually see the blinking already. You can actually see them turning on, the repeaters. But obviously, flying is really faster than you're going through. But the pistons are a good way to just let you know that the pistons were pressed or something. Okay, oops. I think that, oh wait, yeah, here. Let's say you want to go up a level. Okay. I'm just going to get these things to the upper level. I think I've just placed 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, of course, I'm going to put the input here. Then wire the redstone up here. Oops. Set this to 1 tick. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. But since redstone wire connects instantly, this is going to power these repeaters, but it's also going to power this repeater at a 4 tick delay. And then it's going at the 4 tick delay, and then at the moment that this repeater turns on, this repeater is going to turn on, and also happens over there. And then the same thing, and then the redstone repeater with 1 tick. 2, 3, 4. And actually, I made a mistake. 2, 3, 4. Completely done. You can see this is actually is infinitely expandable. You can actually go this up a level like every one repeater as well. And I'm going to show you in a moment. Well, I'm not going to waffle out. Actually, I'm not going to waffle out all the time. Waffle out. That is. It reminds me of that song. Do you like waffles? That was pretty funny. Sorry if it's FTL. And now you can see that they turn off and on, obviously in the same direction, but it's still really good. And yeah, it's not like an ABBA circuit, but it really makes a more fluid wave. And that's because I can actually do this, so I don't actually end up needing to do this. Place repeater set to 4 ticks, then 3, 4, then 4, and then 4, then 4, then 1 tick. Instead of having to do like this massive gun. Instead of having to do this massive thing. And then if you have like 10 repeat, then you need like 10 repeaters to do a 1 to do a 4 8 to do a 40 tick delay thing. Then you're going to need to craft a massive amount of those. And then this takes care out of it, because as I said before, the moment that the 4 tick repeater powers up, this other 4 tick repeater powers up, and then powers these other repeaters. And this is infinitely expandable. So this is an awesome idea, an awesome concept for things like those. And sorry. And like this. And yeah. So yeah, oops. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Looks like I'm floating. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching. This has been Chrono and my redstone contraptions. And au revoir.